Everyone, welcome to another video. Today we're talking about ideas I had for each game and their possible updates they could possibly get. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you, this is the second time I made this video. I just sat there for 20 minutes explaining ideas and talking about things, and it turns out my mic wasn't even working, so I have to refilm this all. Let's cut things straight with the storage. That's where I came from, so I gotta start here. If you're curious how this is gonna work, I will go ahead and put the timestamps on screen if you want to see a specific game. I will also list the idea in the top left corner if I have time. If I don't, then ignore this part. But the timestamps are there. Go ahead and check for whatever game you're waiting to see. So how this is gonna work real quick before you go check is we're gonna get 5 ideas for each game. Now I should say a lot of these ideas overlap with each other sometimes, but you get the point. So starting off with the storage, and this one should be the most understandable because this is my community and I know what they want the most. So off the bat, in my personal opinion, I feel like we need either a new storage unit or we need a new entity of some type. Now, I understand that we already have a lot of diversity, but fighting the same things constantly gets really boring really quick. So I feel like at least sooner or later we should get a new storage area that allows us to fight a new entity or get to a new part of the map or, something kind of crazy, like something special. So that number two is going to be introducing a new weapon or a new consumable. So this is items in general. Now, I know what a lot of you might think. I like I like double barrel spam. I love double barrel spam. But double barrel stuff attack. I'm not gonna lie to you, dude. I know this might be a hot take. It's getting kind of boring. Like, third idea, and this one might be the least liked idea I've had so far, but I would say add a new area to the game. I know we've had the basement, but I feel like I'm pretty sure if I'm right, that was a year or two ago now. Bas Idea number four would be adding a new weapon pack. Now, we have been due for a new weapon pack for quite a long time. I think we've had a Meow Pack in the store for 2 years now, or a year now. Because originally we had Danger, which was $10, and then we got Meow, which was $10. So, unfortunately, I feel like we're due for a new pack. I just hope whatever he does, it's not some weird mid thing. I really hope he teases it at first to get it, like, people's opinions. But obviously, it's Emu, so I trust you, Emu, in your judgment in your Emu professions. I don't know. You could definitely add a base update. I'm so sick of this. All we've had is ladder and stairs for the longest time. We haven't got introduced to any new props as of recently. Never got introduced to new props, I think, in a very long time. The last update we've had for the base was painting, which was a really good addition. Thank you, Emu. I really did like that addition. Just unfortunately, I think we need something new, like a new basement or something, a new item. Adding the unreleased traps. I know about that, Emu. We need to add lasers. We need to add the tripwire and the barbed wire. Like, all that stuff would be pretty cool to add. Next, we're going to be covering Sweet Home. Now, oh my god, I already know the Sweet Home fans are going to hop on me about this. Trust me, y'all, I do not know about Sweet Home enough to care, to be honest. This is kind of just like my honest thoughts on the game. Remember, this is all personal opinion. This is not community this time around. Change the pay-to-win aspects. Let's make Sledgehammer that's permanent. Let's give that maybe as an achievement or Game Pass. No, not Game Pass. He already is a game. What am I doing? Either, what is he doing? What is that about? Why is he twitch? Okay, anyway, let's lock in. So either add it as an achievement that you can earn by doing a specific thing, like maybe killing 100 people with the sledgehammer. That would be a pretty cool achievement. Emu, I know what you're going to say. No, you can add things even if they were only money related at first. That is a thing. Yes, Emu, it is a thing. In fact, it is pretty normal for games to add that type of thing too. As an example, I know y'all don't play this game much, but Brawl Stars used to cost gems. I used to be free to play access. It is now only pay to win. Like, do the opposite. Maybe pay to win now becomes free access if you do something hard. Even is balancing maybe every month or two. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and tell you now I'm gonna add this for PP2, and storage, but just get this out the way. Balancing this game kind of needs a small change, to be honest with you. I'm not a big fan of the balancing. Obviously, don't quote me on this one because I'm not a pro in this game and I don't know how good everything specifically is. It's just kind of interesting seeing what's happening with balancing in this game. Like, I feel like some monsters just absolutely shred while others just don't do much. Oh my god, this glitch also works in Sweet Home. Of maybe new way to play like armor pads. I know storage has them. This I didn't steal this from storage players. I swear to you, I'm just thinking of this off the bear off my mind. I promise y'all, I'm not trying to, screw storage over. I feel like armor in this game would be pretty cool. Oh my god, I'm getting back shots. I'd like to see maybe some type of event every like hour or so. By this, you know how in the storage, if y'all don't know, y'all sweet homians, I'll go ahead and enlighten y'all. Every now and then we have an event where either lights out happens, which is at a specific time. Oh, we're doing this. Oh god. So as some of you might know, if you play storage at all, yes, there are special events. I think every like hour or so, an event happens where everybody gets all their HP reversed. So it's all the way back to 100, and all their hunger and thirst is reverted to. Now for this game, obviously it would just be obviously what's it called? It would just be what am I saying? Hold on, let me lock in. There's too much happening around me. For this, I'd say two ideas would be one, giving an instant stage. That would be pretty cool. It might seem a little broken. It is a little broken. I just think it'd be pretty cool. If you're already in your mind when it happens, then it'll just skip over. Or you can just immediately skip to the next one. It'll only be like 10 seconds. Or instead, if you already have it maxed out, you get like a small HP boost or small speed increase for a short time, that type of thing. Also reviving, like completely healing you back to normal. I think that's a pretty cool idea. Easier to get. Now, I know I'm not a nerd at Sweet Home, so I'm not going to know everything about this game, but I feel like money is a decent amount of hardness. I meant amount, by the way, not immense, but it's pretty hard for noobs to get money, in my opinion. Obviously, my opinion, don't pros. Do not start coming in the comments. You don't know anything about Sweet Home. Never make this. Is every kill you should get like 100 money, maybe 50, and every stage should also give you 50 or 100. I feel like that'd be pretty cool, and it would allow people who survive longer or those who get kills to actually have an excuse to kill and not just to speed up your stage. Next thing I'd like to see is getting an update on building tools. I'm very happy with where it's at now. It's just I don't really see the point of using it, to be honest. Especially if sledgehammers being in the meta where you can literally one-shot everything. Like, what's really the point? Especially if monsters can too. It's just kind of like, why? Why would you use it? Am I really about to... I gotta jump off again because I'm just... Oh my god, this community is so annoying sometimes. Next is the PP fans, Physic Playground. Yeah, I know, y'all. I missed y'all too. I swear, we got an upcoming video for y'all. And Sweet Home players, I got one for you too. Don't worry. What's coming up? I swear, I'm not lying to y'all. I'm not trying to guilt trip y'all. Anyway, for PP, I have a few things. Emu has already agreed with me, and a few PP players have also agreed with me about a lot of these. The first thing immediately I want to say, rebirthing is too hard for noobs. It's, in my opinion, way too hard for noobs. So let's say you're a noob, right? And let's say your PvP's on. You don't know PvP's a thing. This is a stupid excuse. I'm just kind of showing like a what if because I didn't even know how to turn it off for a while. I know I'm kind of dumb. I'll give a better example in a second. Jesus. Being a noob, it kind of sucks to be honest with you, dude. Because, like, as an example, how much money do I get off of this? I get... I'm assuming that's it's like 200 to 300. Good job. How much do I need to rebirth? Yeah, I'm fucked. Next is this pattern right here. Y'all should already know what I'm talking about. This is retarded. Emu, what were you thinking, man? I refuse to understand this. I'm pretty sure even you agreed. This is stupid. First of all, Physic Blast should automatically be in your inventory. You should always have it. It should be a noob thing where if you play the game, this is your introduction to the game with abilities, is this exact thing right here. The reason I'm saying this is simply just because, to be completely honest with you, not knowing abilities and how they work is kind of sad, and I know that's the whole point is getting used to it with rebirths. I feel like it's too slow, even on Rebirth 1, so introducing this when you start the game would be pretty cool, like how originally Sweet Home was only fists and was eventually added a knife as a base kit. Yeah, this would be a pretty cool update by adding this as a main weapon for noobs. And also reworking how some of this work is kind of needed, to be honest. I'm not rebirthing twice to dash. That is fucking absurd. This shouldn't cost 1. This should be free. This should cost 1. And I know what I'm about to say might piss people off because, again, I don't know the full meta. Levitation needs to be 2 to 3. I'm not rebirthing 5 times to levitate. I can just ride objects to go in the sky. And I understand it could be strong for some people. I know pros might use it, to be honest, but no. Levitating compared to having a whole ability should be no. I don't agree. I refuse to agree. These leaping and things, like, I understand if it breaks things, but jumping into the air for a few seconds is not going to help me get faster in this game. Why would I spend my hard-earned resources I just earned rebirthing to just levitate? Next, this is kind of a quality of life thing. Quest right here. I appreciate quest system. If I press quit mission right now, and it's just gonna give me an option to start another quest, and that's it. Randomized difficulty, randomized rewards, blah blah blah. I think there should be a difficulty meter. Like, you should be able to choose between easy, medium, and hard. If you choose easy, you got an easy quest that gives a little amount of money. Medium, you get the point. Hard, you get the point. So I never promised that this would stay pay to win. Like, not pay to win, but pay to access. Like, you could easily make this earnable via, like, as an example, coming in here, skills, like making it like maybe like 50 for those who've already beaten the game. You can now change the color. Like, that would be pretty cool. I mean, I fuck with it. So that gives late game players something new. And if they haven't spent money, which I'm assuming every pro player has, they can now change the color for free if they are pro and haven't spent money yet, like me being a brokey. Just so we're completely clear, remember these are all opinions. I really do think, like, as an example, my current quest, 1 out of 5, right? If I quit it, I get nothing. I feel like you should get a small amount of the money you were supposed to get from the quest with your progress. Like, if I killed 4 dummies instead of getting the 12k, I would only get something like 2, 3k. Something very small, but something so if I end the mission, it's not game ending and I have to redo everything and I'm gonna. Oh my god. Next thing, Emu. I don't know how. Nobody's even mentioned this to you yet, man, but sometimes orbs despawn so quick to the point you can't collect them. Right now, it seems like it's working fine. I don't know if it's a bug or not. Also, sorry about that mic touch. I actually just tapped my mic, but I'm not gonna lie to you, dude. Sometimes orbs just randomly despawn so quick. If that's intentional, please nerf that. Please make it like guaranteed 5 seconds to pick up the stuff before it despawns or something like that. Or last but not least, now, this is might trigger a lot of people because I know. Well, this is why writing objects exist. Actually, I don't care. I don't care. Truthfully, if I'm gonna be completely honest with you, there needs to be a speed attribute here. It should be, like, obviously people aren't gonna max it out first. People aren't that stupid, but having a small speed increase just feels necessary. This is so slow, and I don't feel like writing is any fun. Obviously not, okay? A Waffle Hut. Well, that's normal. Anyway, thank you guys for watching the video. If you guys have any opinions, go ahead and leave it in the comments. Love you, Emu. None of this was meant to be disrespectful. I swear these were just ideas off my wish list. So, love you, man. Stay safe. And the rest of the community, if you like my idea, go ahead and like the video. If you have anything to add or change, you can just comment, and we'll see what we could do. If I am missing things like 4 out of 5 on a certain section of the video, I'm sorry. I truthfully am. I didn't really realize what number I was on. I kind of just blarped the entire time. So, love you guys.